Someone talk. Even myself, kind of when I used to talk in front of the groups, you'll like leave out some stuff. But then it's kind of like it's not getting you're not getting the full thing. But like the more I was opening up more and more, you could see I was like pouring in. I was getting everything to my story, and not leaving anything out. And I think that's when you get the most of someone, and that's when you can know someone's best. Not leaving anything out. And I think when I was able to do it, it allowed others, and they seen, and they were allowed to open up about their story, and just kept creating a level of bond and a stronger bond, and a belief of a stronger culture. And I think so. Those Culture Wednesdays and Fridays, that's what got us here today.
Granted, there was a lot going on in 2020 when you were a freshman, but are you surprised that this culture has been able to kind of set its way up as opposed to what it was when you were a freshman?
I mean, surprised a little bit, but I mean, from the moment Coach Stark came, he said what he wanted to do. I mean, he's a man of his word. He always talks to us about culture, and that's what it first starts with him, is culture. How you treat others, what's the level of bond you have, not with somebody on the field, but off the field, and things like that. So I would say, yeah, a little bit surprised, but it's good to be a part of it.
What are some of the challenges Ohio State faces?
A lot of things. They have a deep threat receiver group, first off, and then a veteran quarterback, played him a few times, veteran quarterback, a good arm talent. He can use his legs if he needs to, and he's a warrior. He's trying to fight to win. I've been in some tough battles with him and things like that, so hats off to him. But and an amazing head coach. But their offense presents a lot of good things. They try to get their deep ball guys the ball deep down the field, in short yardage and things like that. And then two amazing backs. So just the opportunity that we have to go against, it's going to be an amazing face-off. You can go.
Have you seen someone like Jeremiah Smith with that height, athleticism, and ability to stab the ball?
I mean, on tape, yeah, I've watched plenty of people like that. I haven't seen him yet. I haven't played him yet to that standpoint. But I mean, it's going to be an amazing opportunity.
What's it like to play a game of this magnitude in Texas?
It's a blessing. Can't take any of it for granted. A lot of our parents are close, so it won't be a struggle for them to get here. But just to have the opportunity to play in the state of Texas is amazing, and it's all a blessing.
Jahdae, we're running a story on your teammate Anthony Hill. What were your first impressions of him, and what do you think he's meant to this program?
Let's say I call him greedy. He takes all the tackles. That's for starters. So that's my first impression. He's greedy, and he takes all the stats. But he's a freak. This God-gifted talent right there. You don't see that often. Somebody like that loves the game of football. He jokes a lot. I don't know if y'all know that, but he literally jokes all the time. But it's crazy. Dude's literally a kid, but he's like a baller. So it's crazy.
For you personally, just getting to this stage again, has this always just been a dream of yours, just growing up playing football?
Yeah, I mean, it's always been a dream to play football. I used to like basketball. I was a basketball guy. I did basketball, boxing, track, the whole nine. But yeah, football is. It's always been that little outlet I always did, just to play football, and it's fun, to get up to this point in life, and then like look back at pictures when I was a kid, and to be at this point is crazy. Like, it makes me just sometimes like just sit and just be like, wow. But it's all a blessing, I wouldn't be here without God, and it doesn't scare me, but like it's just crazy on like what He could do. So like sometimes I just sit there and like He's like that amazing, and it just kind of blows my mind, like everything that He's done, and like even when like just looking back how in certain points of your life, and everybody's probably had them where like you thought it was supposed to go like this, and then I don't know, a year later it went the exact way you wanted it to go, so it kind of just blows your mind. But that's the crazy thing about life, but that's how amazing God is. So
along those same lines, I was asked you about before we walked off the field, the Royals around. Maybe this was your speech last game in Texas. What does it feel like just to be back in that same spot?
Again, it's amazing. A lot of people don't get second chances in life. So to have a second chance in life, it's a blessing you can't take for granted.
What do you think separates teams that make it to the semifinal and teams that get to the national championship?
The level of bond they have with one another. I think a team has to be strongly connected, and you'll see it on tape, the way they play for one another, the way they connect. But I think connectivity is a big thing.
How does that manifest itself, the way they play for each other? How would I be able to tell if somebody watching me? How would you be able to tell?
I can give you an example if the way, like, if running back is running the ball, the way the receivers are blocking down the field. That's like that's the offensive thing, or defense. If everybody's just running to the ball and just playing to the whistle and just playing for one another. It's just kind of small details within the game, but those are kind of two easy points.
On Anthony again, PK said